welcome back everyone to some more Starfield. So I've gone and tampered with the ship. Is this Sam? Yep, it is. He keeps going up and down this ladder. I've modified the ship basically, so this is where we come in, which is through the back of the ship now. And then we go up the ladder. I might end up changing this in the future. In fact, I more than likely will, because I did not mean to do that. Because I just don't like climbing the ladder. It's slow. Come on, climb off properly. There we go. Yeah, also that. So I've gone and put in a few sections of the ship. I have no idea what they do. I just wanted to make it a little bit bigger. I tried to put in some storage or something, I don't know. But I think it just increases the cargo hold.
Is mining on the schedule today?
I went for the biggest cockpit just because it looked the coolest, and it definitely looks a lot better than the last one. But our quest is to do something with an artillery. Now I don't know what that is, but we've got a marker to go to this, so we're going to go here. You can now move the artillery. Starborn attacks are more likely wherever the artillery is placed. If you choose to keep the artifacts in your inventory, then attacks are more likely everywhere. Interesting. Where is it? Is that it? Are we done? Look at our new seat. Obviously I won't show this after. I won't be showing any of this after this. So this is our ship. It took me ages to find Neon. Just because I wasn't really looking. I was like looking at each planet rather than each spot on a planet. It took me so long. And we're still wanted, I think. It doesn't look that bad. It could be worse. Alright, let's see where our objective is. Before we do that. Hang on, let's star map. Missions. Return to the lodge. Brilliant. We're wanted there and I do not have the money. Is there a different one we can do? Oh no, it's just one mission. Oh, so be it. I don't know what's going to happen here. We killed somebody during the last gunfight. I've not done the editing on that video yet, but I can imagine that that's what happened. Okay, let's get going. Oh, that's much quicker.
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire.
Don't worry, I'll go quietly.
You see, security always gets you in the end. Remember that.
Now what? Is that it? That's it. These loading screens are killing me more than anything else. Where's the lodge from here? Oh, we're gonna have to get on the train. Normally you can ping it. Well, I always ping my ship from up there, so I just thought I could do the opposite. We can actually start this video.
If you are a victim of the
should be heading back.
These loading screens are absolutely killing me. Also, I don't know if like a message popped up on screen, but the is there any downside to getting arrested? Like if you don't have the money? Like what are the negatives? Because I didn't see one at all. I don't know if you lose XP or money. Did they take what money I had? I don't know. I'm confused. Although I still don't think... I don't think that I should be in trouble for that. That was collateral
To be
damage.
checking everyone's vitals.
If
Now
I
really
may,
isn't the time.
I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he said our part in glimpsing the unity was over.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
You're right. It's too big of a coincidence not to try.
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there. I know.
All right.
Look, we all feel that
Nice.
Past due for a talk.
I think I have something.
Here he is.
It's like...
Keeper Aquilas, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about Unity.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Aquilas has helped me through some tough times
course.
lately.
If I just go through this door, will he just fast travel through? Sorry if you hear my chair creaking and cracking. Do I have to sit down?
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
It started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
I need facts, not bedtime fairy tales.
I understand you have doubts, but walk with me just a little bit further. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
Infinitum addendum. That's an odd saying, very specific.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Fine, I'll talk to him.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Alright, you do what you want to do.
I got some choice words to share with you.
I don't care. Don't start with this shit again. Like, I'm glad Barrett's dead, because all he ever said was, Dusty. Honestly.
Hello.
We're going to speak to the Enlightenment person as well, if you're wondering where we are. There was two choices.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Aquilus sent me. I need to talk about the Pilgrim.
It's actually important, as strange as that may seem.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Alright, let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Okay, on to the next one because it's going to be a walk.
I really need to talk to you.
I could just see this video being all story. I mean, I'm trying to whiz through it as fast as I can. But
Man, I could really dive into
obviously, we had the mishap with the ship, and the bounty.
Kill for a cup of coffee.
Could have avoided all of that as well. Alright, where's the person we gotta talk to? Can we go through here?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
I had a feeling we were breaking the law here. Yo, you. Can I get in? It won't let me talk to her. Hang on. There we go.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I know you've talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Varun faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
He spoke of a pilgrim. I need to know more about him.
It would be really helpful if you told us about it. If that even matters in the slightest to you.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
I have no idea what she
I got
just
some
said.
choice words to share with you.
Honestly. I just said I think I understand to get the quest moving. Wait, have I never been to the commercial district before? We're just following the waypoint. I think we've been here before. Then again, it doesn't look familiar.
Wow, you look completely different.
Oh, that frame rate though. Look at how far we gotta run. So in Fallout 4, when you are like this, in first person, sprint and then click the back button, the character stops for a second. And it's been a bug ever since the game released, and I'm glad that it's not in this game because it's so frustrating. Wait, we did come here. Yo, you.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Is it me, or does it look like he's got boxer shorts on his head? And that thing that runs over his head looks like the crotch part. I just thought I'd make an observation. The Enlightened story used the words second and two.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
I spoke to the Varun Zealot. She said Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
In your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dum. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum, that's the name of the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Only total conviction will bring us the truth. We are being tested.
Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
I won't find the answer doubting every step I make.
Your only path is forward, then? Finding the meaning of unity is a totality that you cannot ever step away from?
We don't know what the unity is, but we know ourselves.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
I got some choice words to share with you.
Oh, Sam, shush. Alright, well, it's been a bit of a long video. At least for me, I've been recording like 45 minutes and I'm hoping to get this down. Although there's no action in this video at all, I'm hoping that by the time I've cut enough out, and especially all the stuff in the beginning, because believe me, you're not going to see it, but I had to go back and forth between planets to get rid of that bounty, and it turns out I didn't even need to do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you look forward to seeing more. I'm going to head over to where this quest starts, or maybe even start the next one in the...
We're hiring if you're interested.
In the galaxy?
In the security office.
In space? Yeah, that's the word. And yeah, we'll pick up from there. So I hope you enjoyed and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more. Hang on, let's turn around. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.